All right, y'all, looking for some great cold weather fragrances that will just kind of cut through that cold weather, perfect for this time of year, then stay tuned. All right, y'all, this is Marvin preaching sense back at you with another video. Just wanted to go over some good, perfect cold weather, winter type fragrances. They're perfect, especially in the months of, December, January, February, and the coldest months of the year. They really work exceptionally well during that time. So let's go straight to it. First one is by Navitus Parfums, and this is Sartorial Nuit. And this right here, beautiful bottle, beautiful color. This is Bowtie fragrance guy. Yeah, I think that's his name. He's the one who puts out this one right here. And this one right here is just look at the colors and it really is more versatile than you would even imagine. It opens up with a beautiful lavender, and then it mixes with a beautiful clary sage, which gives it a nice sweet herb vibe. And it has you're going to get that orange blossom, which kind of goes with the color of this bottle right here. And then it mixes it in with those tonka and just a smoothness and a creaminess from the sandalwood and a vanilla that just kind of carries through the dry down. This right here projects off your skin more than an arm's length. It will get you through your 7-8 hours easily. And I usually get a lot of it. Really projects off my skin. Good sillage. It leaves a little bit of a trail there when you leave the room, and that it kind of follows you a bit. So it's just a good quality fragrance right here. Usually it's in that you don't get this one on discounter, so you're gonna probably have to pay the $150 in that range unless it goes on sale. I think when I got it, it was on sale more in the $125, $120 range. So sometimes you have to be patient with these fragrances. It puts you in the mind frame of Luna Rosa Black Prada, that fragrance. So if you like that kind of a vibe, this one right here is perfect for you. I usually wear this in this time of year, but I also will wear this one. This one can kind of go throughout the year, surprisingly enough. Get your nose on it. Okay, so next one on the list here. This is one of the ones that was probably one of the best ones of 2024, in my opinion. And this is Boss Bottled Absolu. Yeah, Boss Bottled Absolu. And you can see here, this right here, just nice bottle, nice little kind of a goldish color at the bottom of it. And it has that boss type of DNA in it. But really it's a nice combo of leather and incense. So it's a nice combo of leather and incense. So if you like those type of fragrances, this one will be perfect for you. But then it mixes it in with this myrrh accord, and that myrrh is kind of a sweet and warm balsamic type of vibe. It also has has the woods and what have you. It has a patchouli in there. So that patchouli is just, you're going to get that sweet herb type of vibe in there. And then there's even a little bit of a fruitiness. I can't remember what the note is, but there's this kind of a plum, a little bit hints of plum or apricot, some type of fruitiness to it, which gives a little bit of a freshness as well. I think it's a Divana as the core. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I believe that's what it is. Just a quality, beautiful fragrance. You don't have to worry about in terms of projection and longevity. It's all there. This is gonna project off your skin. Everyone in your scent bubble, is gonna smell this one. It is a strong fragrance, and it cuts through that cold weather. It just really works with the cold weather. So get your nose on this. I'll leave a link. I believe it's, I know it's under. I don't think this one is over. Well, it might be around $100. I don't know. I'll leave a link so you'll see that one. Okay, let me get moving here because sometimes I get start slowing down on these. Okay, let's go with Tom Ford Tobacco Oud. This fragrance right here, I've talked about this one before, and this is just, man, this one takes you on a journey. You have that with that initial kind of the spices come off right off rip. You're gonna get the cinnamon, kind of a cinnamon incense type of vibe, mixed with this whiskey chord. So you're gonna get that kind of a vibe in there, and it's just, it's a kind of a dark, in terms of, you might want to. This is not really run to the mall type of fragrance, This is kind of you going out. I wouldn't call it date night, but you're just going out out on the town, maybe hanging with friends. This has that, of course, the tobacco, right? It's just one of the best tobacco fragrances that you can get your nose on. So strong tobacco and and of course the oud is in there, right? But not, it's a dirtiness to it, but it's just done right. And then it mixes it in with those benzoin and vanilla type of notes as it dries down. That's where this really takes off. In that dry down, man, that's where the magic happens. Get your nose on this one right here. Used to be hard to find. It's been a lot easier to find. Usually it's in that $200 range, somewhere in that range. Okay. And next one on the list here is going to be, let's continue with the Tom Ford, right? This one right here, I don't have to talk much about this. You all know this is Tom Ford's Oud Wood, right? Oud Wood. You all know you got the oud, that American type of oud, so it's not real, it doesn't have that funk to it, of course. It's a nuttiness, it's a woodiness to it. You're gonna get the cardamom, which is that warm, spicy, as if something's baking in the oven. You're gonna get the creaminess and the richness from the sandalwood. It's creamy. There's an amber type of vibe to it, a little hints of leather nuances, and then it dries down with the vanilla and the tonka. You all know Tom Ford Oud Wood. It is one of those fragrances that to me is always going to be special. Always smells good. I can't speak highly enough about it. Get your nose on it. And of course, the only thing about Tom Ford Oud Wood, and for me, I wish it would project a little bit more on my skin, but it's okay in terms of projection and longevity. 5-6 hours, and then the projection, it's not as much as I would like, but still great fragrance. Next one let's talk about is Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is Le Male Elixir. That beautiful gold bottle. This right here, you all know this. It was I think 2023 when this was just I believe that's when it came out, and it was probably one of the best scents of the year. And this is that beautiful lavender and mint opening, so there's a nice freshness, which enables this to actually be worn not just in the winter or in the cold weather. It can actually kind of creep on into the spring, and same thing when you can pull it out early as the fall. So it is definitely more versatile than you would expect, but it's that benzoin. The benzoin is this rich, sweet, the vanilla mixed with that honey vibe. So there's a sweetness to it. It's not gourmand, but it's definitely a little bit more, it leans a little bit towards the gourmand side without being a full-on gourmand. Hints of tobacco, and then the tonka. So this is a mass appealing, compliment getting. It will project off your skin. It will perfect for a date. Oh my goodness, this is definitely good for a date night. this will compliments galore. So get your nose on this one. It's very, and this is one of those quality fragrances that's in that affordable $100 range, somewhere in that range. So get your nose on that if you haven't. Okay, next one is one that is probably slept on by a number of people. This is Pasha de Cartier, and this is the Parfum edition. And this right here is one of those, this is, you know, I dressed this one up. This is kind of a little old school vibe, more mature, of a mature scent. It opens up. You're gonna get those beautiful benzoins, more of a Middle Eastern style benzoin with that vanilla, kind of a vanilla vibe. But then the resins, it's all kinds of resins in here. You're gonna get the labdanum, which has a leathery, ambery type of vibe, and you're gonna mix that in with the tonka. That's like an almond, if that's a word, almond sweet. There's like a sweet tobacco vibe in here. Patchouli. You're gonna get some creaminess from the sandalwood. Just some beautiful woods. This is a beautiful fragrance. Dress this one up. Wear it to church, wear it to special occasions. Quality fragrance right here, and affordable too. Usually I'll leave a link, of course. Then next one on the list here, and I got a couple more. This is Initio's Blessed Baraka. This is that amber. It has that kind of a cherry nuances in there too, with the spices from the cinnamon. You're gonna get a little bit of a booziness to this one, but it's very smoky. Kind of puts you in the mind of Carlisle, or it's like taking Carlisle and has little hints of Grand Soir, maybe, and Leighton. Put them all together. You're gonna get this right here, Blessed Baraka. Kind of pricey though. Usually it's in at $225. That's the only downside. Performance, you got it. It's there. Longevity, 8 hours plus. You don't have to worry about that. It's gonna project off your skin. And last but not least, this right here is Gucci Intense Oud, and that is kind of puts you in the mind frame of oud for greatness. It is, but it's more mass appealing. This is the oud is that American oud, so it doesn't have the funk, but it has the nice incense, and you're gonna get the frankincense. So you're gonna get kind of the nice resins and balsamic vibes mixed in there with the woods and the ambers. Mass appealing styles. You look in the introduction to ouds, this one is good. It can be worn casually, but this is a good introduction to an oud fragrance. Cuts through that cold weather. Decent performance, decent projection, maybe an arm's length projection. Longevity is going to get you to 7-8 hours. Good strong fragrance right here. So that's it for me. I've gone over about 8 fragrances, I believe, that are just perfect cold weather fragrances that will cut through that cold weather and really do perform well. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. This is Marvin Preaching Sense. Catch you all in the next video.